Harris here from the Oshkosh Public Museum, here to talk about their latest exhibit, Be the Dinosaur. So Carla, thank you so much for joining us today. It's always so great to have you in.
It is. It's fun to come in and talk all about what's going on at the museum.
Yes, and we have a really neat exhibit coming up called Be the Dinosaur. Maybe you can kind of first off just give us a little bit of an overview of what the exhibit is.
Yeah, the exhibit is a good mix of virtual technology and traditional exhibits. They're going to have field station with dinosaur bones. There's also going to be a replica of a triceratops skull. That'll be really cool, life-size skull. And then it has a lot of fun information on how dinosaurs lived 65 million years ago.
Oh my gosh.
So a lot of it'll present the research, the studies that scientists go through, and how they determine the different behaviors of dinosaurs, how they looked, how they ate, how they survived. So it'll be really interesting.
Well, I feel like dinosaurs never go out of style. Everybody loves dinosaurs.
Yes.
Everyone's always so interested to learn more about them. And this is a great thing to bring to Oshkosh. Has anything like this ever been at the museum before?
It has not like this. We did a type of dinosaur exhibit many years ago, but it's completely different than Be the Dinosaur. Be the Dinosaur was designed by world-renowned paleontologists and video technicians. The one thing that they found early on when they were presenting this exhibit is children wanted to know, they wanted to be a dinosaur, not just look at bones, not just look at how text panels on how they lived. They wanted to actually be a dinosaur, so they designed the video component. Every experience will be different because as you go through the video game in your dinosaur state, you get to choose the experiences that you have. So it will help, if you live or die as a dinosaur, and that is all based on how much you learn in the beginning of the exhibit. So you really want to spend a lot of time in the first part to really learn what kind of things did they eat. You don't want to eat the wrong kind of berry because that
Rookie
won't
mistake.
be good. Yes.
So when exactly is the exhibit, first off? When are we able to view it?
We open special on Monday, February 1st. We'll be open 10 to 4:30, and then at 3 o'clock we have Dr. Peterson from UWO. He's the assistant professor of geology. He has been studying dinosaurs for 10 years now, and he's going to be talking about behaviors of dinosaurs and how they use all of the studies and research that they do to determine behaviors.
Wow. Well, it sounds like a really cool kickoff event.
Yes.
But the exhibit itself throughout the February 1st to May 16th is available for people to see. And in the overview, you were kind of saying it's two separate parts. So in a lot of the previews that we're seeing, there's a lot of focus on the video game aspect.
Correct.
Where you're stepping virtually into the dinosaur's shoes and trying to survive in the dinosaur's world. But the other half of the exhibit has more educational things that help you survive in that video portion.
Right.
Maybe you can go a little bit further into what we can see in that first half of the exhibit where there's more tangible things.
Exactly. Like I said, they have these field stations which has dinosaur bones and talks about the injuries that they find on the bones and how they use that to determine behaviors and what they eat. Did they hunt in packs or were they solitary? And then it goes into it. We have multiple, they call them rock formations. They're little kiosks that, again, you can pick and choose what you want to learn about. with the dinosaurs. You know, the one thing is smell. In the video game, they have virtual odors and virtual smelling. And so in the first part of the exhibit, it tells you how they use that to go through, you know, what kind of dinosaur maybe relies a little bit more on sight. And
how cool.
So yeah, a lot of fun things. They have these other things they call amber pillars. Again, they're static information boards to help you learn more about dinosaurs.
Very neat. And for the little ones, there is a little bit of a safari jeep experience
Exactly. That's going to be really fun for the little ones that can't quite read to the level of the text panels. They can sit in this jeep and get a virtual narrated tour through the dinosaur world. They will get to learn everything that the other children can read about, but it's told to them in a manner that they'll understand.
Well, it sounds like a really interesting way to learn about dinosaurs. It's not the typical, these are the bones and this is what the dinosaur looked like. It's really more what the kids are interested in, and you know, kids and adults alike, I have to say, about what life was like back then. And it is kind of directly connected to what they're learning about in their science classes and the curriculum.
Correct. This is completely educational based. It wasn't just let's put together a video game that you know, kids can learn to be a dinosaur. There's educational components to it. So they did work with teachers, and it follows the national science standards for curriculum-based learning.
All right. I'm sure parents love that they can, you know, they're not taking them somewhere with a video game that's just going to melt their brain or anything like that. And there are some fun ways to get involved in some other activities, like a little bit of a scavenger hunt.
Exactly. We love having a scavenger hunt with all of our exhibits. So this time you get to find some fun little dinosaurs. These are two of them that we have. We'll be hiding around, and there'll be multiple others throughout the museum. In the front entrance, we have our Making History Fun area, where we always have a craft. The craft changes every month, so of course during the month of February you can make your own little dinosaurs. So
oh my gosh.
This is a little sample of what you can put together.
Something that you can kind of take home, and it's something that you can personalize too.
Exactly, yeah. If you want a purple dinosaur, go at it.
Very cool, very cool. So a lot of wonderful, fun things going on at the museum. Maybe you can give us one last overview of the dates and times of the museum, when the hours are and things like that.
Right. It opens Monday, February 1st. We'll be open 10 to 4:30, but normal hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 4:30, Sundays 1 to 4:30, and the exhibit will be on display until May 16th. Again, that's a Monday. We're going to open special on the last Monday to give people that one final opportunity to come in and see it.
Yes, and to learn more about the museum, where can we go?
Yep, OshkoshMuseum.org is our website.
And you're very active on Facebook, always posting little teasers about exhibits and things like that.
Yep, you can find us on Facebook as well.
Well, Carla, thank you so much for coming in today and telling us about it. I can't wait to get out there and try and survive as a dinosaur.
Exactly, yes.
Oshkosh Today was supported in part by the Friends of OCM. And Aurora Healthcare, 855 Northwest Haven Drive. Set design provided by House of Flowers, 1920 Algoma Boulevard. Oshkosh Today.